Parade. Now, Sergio here is absolutely enthralled with his toys and with everything that's going on here in the studio. And I don't know, he might be mixed with a little pig because he is making a lot of absolutely adorable grunting noises. Now, if you can believe it, Sergio is 2 years old and he's weighing in at just under 70 pounds. So this little potato definitely would love a couch to crawl on to be able to have a little snooze after he's done playing with his future family. Now, this sweet boy was unfortunately brought to us as a confiscate a few months ago, along with another dog, when unfortunately his family was not treating him very well. So the sweet boy was taken into our trauma hospital where he was treated for some kennel cough, and he quickly healed from that. But what was found, if you can believe it, was that he was extremely shy. So he worked with our behavior team to be able to learn how to trust people, because we're not exactly sure what happened in his previous home, but it was bad enough for police to confiscate them. So once he was learning how to trust people, as you can see, he definitely has come out of his shell, but he's an extremely energetic, outgoing pup. So he is definitely going to need a family that is dedicated to helping get his wiggles out, maybe taking him to some training because he's extremely smart. He already knows how to sit. He already knows how to lay down. And he's also very treat and toy motivated. So that is a wonderful way to be able to help bond with your animal and to ensure that they're both mentally and physically stimulated. The Arizona Humane Society does offer a discount to adopters who end up going to our training classes. So if you're interested in that, you can visit azhumane.org/training. Like we've been talking about throughout the show, it is hot outside. There's fireworks going on. So we definitely recommend taking him on walks early in the morning, late at night. We'll tell you more about that later on in the show, but maybe even having a kiddie pool in your yard to be able to help him splash around and to be able to stay cool while also being able to get those wiggles out. Now, Sergio is a wonderful example of an animal that unfortunately is judged by his size and his breed. He's been in and out of our care since March of this year when he first was rescued, and then he was adopted and returned. So we want to remind everyone about the 3-3-3 rule. It takes 3 days for them to kind of, get used to their surroundings, 3 weeks to be able to make a routine, and then 3 months to really understand that they're in a safe environment and that they're in their forever home. And to be able to learn that, this is where they're going to stay, and to be able to trust that, nothing else is going to happen to them and there's not going to be any uproot in their life. Now, we are so grateful to Hill's Pet Nutrition, who has come back as a sponsor for our big dog adoption. So as you can see, this little boy, or not so little boy, who is very proudly sporting his toy, is a part of that adoption special. So he does have a $0 adoption fee. We want to remind you that our adoptions are close to day, but he will still be looking for his forever home at our Papago Park campus tomorrow. So make sure to visit azhumane.org/adopt to be able to learn more about this pup. And if you have someone who wants an energetic, robust, and booty scratch connoisseur, then this is your boy. Make sure to stay tuned right here to Pets on Parade. We'll introduce you to more pets when we come back after the break. What's over there? What is